start cooking early on this Lee Sin, not a lot else is going to
Not
matter.
for another 8 seconds here, but Tien not on the right side of the map. And we'll see the Dragon, wherever Light and Hong went, that would be where they decide to play the next objective. But with how hard mid is winning, they're just able to push Saber between both turrets and make sure that those 6 grubs go over to themselves for free. So I think they're happy to sack both Dragons to find the 6 grub advantage. And man, when we've seen good teams get 6 grubs, their ability to push the map down and really snowball the game in their favor, it's made it so that 6 grubs almost feels like just the first cut of what is a death sentence. And I want to see if Weibo is still able to do that.
Oh, that
nice
flash does not get away from the Pop Blossom on the edge, is able to find the kill, but with a good root and the help of that powered up turret, Hong can train out Junhao. So we'll go 1 for 1. First blood does go to Ultra Prime. They grab that goal, but it's immediately answered by Weibo as Breathe finishes off that top lane tier 1.
And that's big because each team at 2
Hello,
monster
Saber.
objectives.
Goodbye,
Yep.
Saber. That's the Dion Lee Sin special.
Yeah, I mean, that's just cashing in on the lead that Xiaohu's had this entire time, too. Really well done as Tien's dead. Okay.
You know that's Galio TPing in the taunt. I mean, I guess they went all out for that mid-tier 1 turret. They do get it in the background with plates, but that was a freebie kill back to Wanxiang. Oh, hello. Breathe wants his revenge for his jungler. He teleports behind him. Remember, you can teleport to minions now with that basic form, but a good taunt from Wanxiang and the tankiness into the AP Bruiser.
That said, the response from Weibo afterwards, it's 2-2, and you can see they already took down 1 turret on their own, so Breathe, he's freed up, he's joined his bot lane, and this is 6 grubs at work, man. This is why 6 grubs feels like a death sentence, because these turrets just melt.
And we almost got the 15 for 15 on plates. We might still get it with the grubbies, even despite the stolen equalizer. Ultra Prime are not going to try and let them get away with
Good
that.
engage.
Another good knock-up onto Light, who just does not get to play the game before he drops through. How much more can Ultra Prime find on the background? Not much with Wanxiang not able to claim Tian. Weibo looking for a potential turn of their own here. It is a 4v4 as Wako shoves in that mid-wave. Both teams posturing. Snare landed from Rosie Love. Dredgeline back from Hong. The clone used well. Here's the Pop Blossom. Gonna pick off Hong, and the taunt comes through as well. Great synergy on the CC, and Junhao is released with his reset. Dredgeline gonna go wide here. Has the Heartbreaker, forces the flash out from Breathe as Weibo do not want to give up any more members. With Xiaohu's damage, they're looking for a turn, and Tian flies in from halfway across the stream. Junhao is down. Xiaohu's flashing forward. They want all the smoke, but they've got a Callista hopping around them. There's no angle out for Xiaohu. He's cut down. Breathe. Oh, the Flame Splitter cannot find these low health bars, and it's Light starting to step up. 1 auto finds Rosie Love, but Saber wants to re-engage with the Abscond Abduct. Does not find it. Breathe has ult coming up, but the Flame Spitter's enough to get it done. Weibo buy their time and find the trade kills, and now it's not where's Waldo, it's where's Wako. He's trying to dash his way from between the waves, gonna get executed to the turret to finish off a wacky fight between our 2 teams.
Oh, where's Wako had a pretty depressing end, but hey, at least it's no gold coming over.
And it earns Weibo another game with those upgraded boots.
Yeah, I didn't like that from Ultra Prime. I feel like they need to walk towards that Rift Herald, especially because their Rs are up right now. I don't think this is a terrible timer for them to fight at all, especially if you have Breathe stuck mid. So I think a poor decision there from Ultra Prime. Good punish by Weibo, and the punish might continue, as that's a deep TP.
Oh, Breathe, you're asking for the Galio taunt. He sends himself to death, and it's slower now with the new teleport. Ultra Prime have a man advantage as they look to play for Mountain Soul. They'll be on Soul Point here if they can grab this dragon, and I just don't know if Weibo can find a way in, except for a Tian Steel Masterclass. Yeah. He's certainly looking for it.
That TP from Breathe wasn't it, I fear. And now
Rosie Love in the background finds the 3-man Pop Blossom. Sure, Light Cleanse flashes out of it, but he leaves the rest of his crew to reap the benefits of a great setup from Rosie Love. Ultra Prime are going to wipe it. Sure, the dragon gets 1 kill back, but it's an ace for Ultra Prime and Mountain Soul Point as its concierge.
And this really starts from Breathe, overplaying his hand, had no equalizer, TPs into the clutches of Wanxiang on this Galio.
Game where Weibo are willing to trade valuable turrets.
Wait, what is going on? We have like multiple recalls being counted. We're just giving this. We're going to 6 grub them instead. We're going to go for double Rift Crash and try and take out 3 turrets to trade for Otacon as Silas going to TP top.
Mid lane, tier 3 turret down. Base broken open by Ultra Prime. Voracious Octagon, you can see the 3 floating red orbs. All of Ultra Prime do have that revive, but as we point out so much.
The Otacon buff on your back. You have a team with even Callista ult, and Nico in, Pop Blossom. It's your time to go, man. See what you can get done against Weibo as you try and find this upset.
Zhang only going to test his tanky ability into these 2 AP dealers as he wants to cover the tier 2 turret, but he just gets melted through, gets his revive. Hong on the other side is going to be caught. He doesn't get to go back to base as quickly as possible. Rosie Love finds that kill, but Ultra Prime, they've got waves to worry about. I don't know how much they can really get off of that pick.
You're going to get Soul.
Oh,
that's what they're valuable, especially on a champion like Galio. Already have so many resistances, have a magic damage shield. And you're asking a Rumble and a Victor and an MF at this point of the game to get through it. These champions need a little bit more time to get the damage to deal with that. So, again, I think Ultra Prime, next 5-10 minutes of this game, going to be so strong in the map.
Weibo continuing that respect of the engage. They, down a man, they just can go into that river. And like you called out, Cubby, the Mountain Soul is giving away the revive. Still got a little bit of life left in it. We'll see how well Ultra Prime wants to use it as Rosie Love. He's disguised as a minion. He's going to flash over Xiaohu. They're going all in for Breathe, and they burn through his health bar. So another pick found by those pivotal ARP keys as they knock down the mid 1 turret behind it as well.
Gonna try and continue the push. Tian will be spotted. He did see the control ward, but doesn't know that he's spotted under a normal ward right now as Ultra Prime. Still impressive for Ultra Prime, and frankly, like already at this point of the series, Ultra Prime is playing this series better than what we thought going in. Like most of us were saying 3-0 Weibo. I was saying 3-1 because it's simply an LPL matchup, and you never know what can happen. So far, Ultra Prime's been playing this real well, and the fight breaks out.
That was a hijacked depth charge onto Hong. It's a taste of his own medicine. They're not able to pick off the Weibo support. Xiaohu going to step up on his own. Light was not there. He's now sprinting his way towards mid lane to catch the wave as Hong does have a catch of his own, but Junhao, maybe not the target he wants as he'll try and return to sender, and Heart breaks him to get the reset. Xiaohu trying to kite back Tian, pulled back in by the stolen Nautilus, and now Xiaohu has no more frontline breathe. They're trying to hurdle under their own tier 1 turret, but it's more picks for Ultra Prime, and they're starting to corner and corral the solo lanes for Weibo. The Pop Blossom too low of his health bar for Xiaohu. He goes down. Breathe falls to Wako. It's only Light left up, and the light goes dim. Ace for Ultra Prime and a Baron turn as reward.
And we set up this series talking about jungle support. And they're set up really well now with this Baron. They're going to get so much standing gold on the map, and also will have the Baron empowered waves for this Elder Dragon to spawn. So Ultra Prime looking like they can take this series to a 1-1 draw. At this point, they're favored in this game, and Weibo, they need more than just time at this point. They're going to need Ultra Prime to make mistakes.
Do have the tier 3 boots coming through to add to the scaling
Flash,
factor.
though, for the top side of Ultra Prime, especially important on Junhao, as we've seen how important that first reset is in fight. So for me, a lot of eyes on the Viego, and to see if Rosie Love and Junhao can one more time sync up and find a good engage.
Not the greatest equalizer. Tian and Xiaohu are able to just walk that one off as Hong goes for another hook that might just cause his demise. Not in position to go for these plays is Hong, as he is hung out to dry, and it might just really force the Elder issue for Ultra Prime. There we go.
Nautilus moment, man. You're behind. You got no stats, and Hong's in a couple spots that he shouldn't be in, and Ultra Prime is punishing.
They have Ren Smite power, so Tian should have no shot at the steal. He's going to get close enough, but if they time it up right, it should be Elder for Ultra Prime. Bullet Time's coming across. Pop Blossom from Rosie Love is fantastic once again, and with the Elder add to accent it, we are done and dusted with Game 2. Another flawless ace, and Ultra Prime are up 1-1 to shock Weibo Gaming.
Dude, Ultra Prime came to play today, man. Like, Game 1, I don't know if we were really excited enough for what that game was. Kind of my fault, because I was calling out the Ambessa was going to be a game breaker later on. That was the case. But, man, this game, Ultra Prime, they were down 6 grubs, but they stuck to their guns, took these dragons, and Rosie Love and Junhao did a great job of opening up space for their carries with some of these engages. Shout out to Onijong as well. Really sound on the Galio. What was a good game for them. Called it out going into this one, Slayer. If there's any draft that Ultra Prime can try and take a win, I thought it was this one, and they did so successfully.